afternoon. Good afternoon. We about to get it popping. Gonna play this song. Nikki, you know how I do 'em every time. You already know that. I know you done seen the show a lot of times, so we're gonna get it cracking as of right now.
All
You know what I
right.
mean? Yeah. Turn it up, son. What up? What up? I told him, get back, don't touch me, I got it. Deep in the woods, I'm backed off in the cottage. I'd rather keep it in house like it's grounded. I'm letting loose if I'm ever surrounded. I sacrifice just to show that I'm solid. If God in control, then why he allow it? Pressure make diamonds, you know how we rockin'. Characters, how you act when it's chaotic. I know the difference from molehills and mountains. You counted me out, cause you not good at counting. Don't handle the money, cause you bad with numbers. You not good with math, so your brain steady falling. I don't want trouble, but ready to rumble. My brothers come running whenever I call them. Thought I was finished, but I'm too resilient to keep it a tray. And I'm just getting started. I just keep on rolling, I just keep on rolling. I keep getting better, I keep getting stronger. I'm getting swollen from gym every morning. At first I didn't see it, but I kept on going. God told me sit back and know what they posted. Just look at their proof, cause that's how you gon' know 'em. Most of you dead because you ain't growing. And I wanna beat it, start running like Noah. I'm in the fist while I beat on my chest. I'm a soldier, a soldier, a soldier, a soldier. I'm a soldier. Left a message on red like I told her. I'm the grace on the Isaiah Moses. God put me to the side and said, don't tell them lies. You can't be let them cause you were chosen. From the swamp like, ooh, that's a nice boulder. I'm a hot boy, but somehow I'm colder. Your words don't mean nothing. It's only 3 downs. I just loaded. This ain't entertainment. No, they don't care if you rap or you famous. Automatic, the shot when I aim it. You can't see the picture, get Tony to paint it. In the churches, I'm pimping, it's dangerous. A lot of people not what they be claiming. A lot of birds in the trap and they singing. I seen them come clean up the block like it's maintenance. Sanitizing the scene and them boys and all right like they got it. I told them get back, don't touch me, I'm body. I keep it on me, but don't promote violence. He tried to take something out his soul out his body. Ask who the realest, we who they acknowledge. Versus straight A, but I didn't go to college. They say the weakest is always the loudest. I'm flexing my muscle whenever I'm quiet. They might start a riot, you losing like dice. I'm winning beginning, I'm just getting to it. Never mistake it, they said I can make it. By the time I was 10, I had already knew it. Had conversations with them in the basement, that mean in the bottom, like I can just do it. I just keep on rolling, I just keep on rolling, I can get it better, I can get it stronger. Keep going longer, we coming, they told us we got it forever, just not for a moment. Keep having business, you make bad decisions, but you cannot quit it, how bad you want it. Take on my neck in my wrist, and they like when it glisten, I work on it, so I front. No reason I own it, I told you I'm on it, a soldier, I told you, I told you. Let's go. Sheesh, like he said, sheesh. It's going down. It's going down. I finally got one of my sisters here on the show with me, man. Wow, this is amazing. Says, let everybody know who you is. Introduce yourself to the world, man.
Well, I'm Arthur Nicole. I'm the host of the Breaking the Silence podcast, graphic designer, author. I wear a lot of hats that I don't use a lot.
Oh man, I heard that. I heard that. Well, I am glad that you're here on K.W.U podcast. Those that don't know what that stands for, right? That stands for kicking it with us. And right now, Nikki is kicking it with us, and I see Queen B is in the building. You know what I'm saying? She right on time, like she literally like just came in. You know what I'm saying? And we got our sister Renee, that's a podcaster that's in already seeing her posts. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 devices like right now. You already know. So, oh man, so we going to get into it like right now with my sister Nikki. So I'm letting y'all know right now, she's a Pisces like me. Our birthday is 2 days apart. Yeah, I mean, it's going down. So that's why we connected like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, y'all got to check her out too. Like, she is like the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Not just for her podcast, but it's just her life, though. You know what I'm saying?
I
Her life
appreciate
is like, her life shines. You know what I'm saying? But we going to talk about that. So, Nikki, so what made you start being a podcaster?
who podcast. So it took me a year to plan. I planned for a year because I was scared, basically. Um, and then I just said, you know what, it's time for me to try it. So I launched it on my birthday, and
Oh,
it started with me telling my story from me coming out of my shell. And then as I went on, I was like, wait a minute, I can start shining the light on great people doing great things. So that became my mission to have guests on my platform to shine the light on them so everybody can know the great things that they're doing because I've met so many great people, so many
right.
great people that come across the platform that I didn't know that was doing these things in their lives. So yeah, that's how.
Wow. Wow. So, what do you like and dislike about podcasting?
Okay. I love being able to connect people to people because me knowing certain people, like if I know an artist, I've connected artists with record labels, I've
Oh,
connected authors with publishers. So being able to connect people to people so we all can win has been the most rewarding thing for me. And when I see people down my timeline winning, I'm excited. I'm excited about
oh,
everything that they have going on. The downside to it is guests
uh,
not showing up, guests being late. Um,
oh,
it's a lot of things that can take factor in the downside for podcasting, and people don't understand as podcasters. If you really have a passion for it, you work hard to do what you do. And a lot of
of
people I
course.
don't think know that podcasting can be that difficult, especially when you have a passion for
Yeah, yeah, and you is right about that. You know what I'm saying? Because some other times, right, that I would have like my days, or I'll have like my nights, like far as the show, that I make sure that I always have a backup. I learned to have a backup.
it. Yes.
You know, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's not who I want it to be, but then I'd be like, you know what? They did ask, you know what I'm saying? So when I know at the last, like probably like say if somebody cancel on me, like probably like that day, like I
Hmm.
always tell my guests, let me know a day be forward if you're going, you know what I'm saying? Cause I already got somebody else like lined up, you know what I'm saying, to get on the show.
But see, you
You
know
know what I'm
what?
saying?
That's why I stopped doing lives. I don't do lives anymore because you run into those issues when people don't show up, and you have to have
Yeah.
something, to put out there. So I'm only on pre-record now. Only.
Wow, dang. And it's funny because we got some comments like right in. So Queen B said, "What up, sis?" But she had said she's locked in with the family. Yesterday we gonna be on her show, bro. All right, look, you know what I'm saying. And then she said, "Well, new family management will be excited to be on her show." Oh yeah, it's going
Winning.
down like it's going down. Like I'm definitely gonna be there. Look, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely going down. Like that's how it should be, man. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So how has the journey been? Like you told me that you're going on episode 5 or
Um,
C C
Season
C.
5.
All right, so how's
Yeah.
that been? Wow, season 5.
Man, let me tell you. I've done over 300 episodes and didn't even realize it. Yeah, didn't even realize it because I set a goal to do at least 50 episodes per season, and I always went over it. I've had celebrities on the platform.
Okay.
It's just been really, really rewarding. I'm serious. I've met a lot of good people that have come into my life. I've collaborated with a lot of different people, and I'm
Mhm.
always about that life of collaborating with other podcasters because I really genuinely believe in winning together. We can get there faster.
Oh yeah,
Period.
you already know. And that's what it's about. And you said that you had celebrities, right? So who is your favorite celebrity that been on there, and what impact have they left on your life?
Everybody should know that Miss Toya is my favorite celebrity.
Okay.
Um, I've been on her radio show several times. This is the first time I'm announcing this, but we are collaborating on a song. I'm
Oh,
actually writing my first song and recording it next month. That's why I got to get my voice together. Next month,
okay.
and she has been really, really supportive on this journey because she's helped a lot of artists that came across my platform by playing their music as well. So yeah. I love Miss Toy. I have a Warrior Wednesday for her to highlight her
Okay.
songs. I was doing it every Wednesday, but now I'm doing it twice a month. So I've had
Okay.
Big V from Nappy Roots. I've had
Oh,
Tevin Studdard on here.
okay.
Um, but Miss Toy, yes, I'm constantly in contact with Miss Toy, so yes, she would have to be my favorite celebrity.
Wow. Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Wow. When I have a celebrity on here, like I already had like a lot. You know what I'm saying? That came through. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to, wow, it's. I would love to have a talk or a sit down with Nas. I
Mm,
think that conversation would be fire. Nas and Allen Iverson. So if y'all out there on two, if y'all staring at the show, look, I'm saying your names right now. Look, what look. But yeah, like folks that I grew up on, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that if it wasn't them, it'll be the go Kim. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Like, that joint be fire. I
you
think
going
that'd
back
be
old
million.
school,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I believe that would be that show would go viral, like that go big viral. You
big
know,
time,
you know what I'm
big time.
saying? So that's how that I would look at that one. But I realized since I started doing this was 2.5 years ago, right? I realized you gotta start local before you go international.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
that's that's real talk. And since we're oh look right, I'm definitely gonna tag them. Look, and I know that I got them on Twitter, so I'm definitely gonna tag them like, yo, what's up? look,
You
look,
better
you know what I'm saying? That don't be fire.
look
You
at
know what I'm saying? And Queen B said those are goats for sure.
go.
Yeah, sis, like I'm just telling my age. I don't care. But yeah, that's who I would have on the show. And for like the generation, like for
Mhm.
those that are young now, it's a lot of those. You got Stephen Curry, you got Bron. I probably have Dirk on this joint if I could. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just for the younger ones, the ones that's behind us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. So you said you're an author as well. So tell me about that. I know you got books out.
Well, I have 5 published books. I actually
Wow.
wrote the books a year before I started podcasting.
Oh wow.
3 poetry collections. I have a autobiography and I have a series for short stories.
All right. So what was that like?
That journey of writing started. Well, I've been writing all my
Yeah.
life. I just decided, I'm gonna write, but I didn't even realize it was that easy to publish a book. Honestly, because people gatekeep so much, they won't give you information of how to start. I'm not like that
Wow.
at all. If I have some information that can help you get to the next level, I'm gonna
Hmm.
tell you what you got to do.
Most
So
definitely.
Amazon KDP, Barnes and Nobles, it's free to publish.
Yes, it is.
It's free. I mean, so at the end of the day, when I published that first book, I ain't gonna lie, I got addicted to it. I was like, I'm gonna write another one. I'm gonna write another one after that. Shoot, it's that easy to publish. Let me go. Let
That's
me
how
go
it
ahead and
is.
write. So I've been writing literally since I was 5,
Wow.
and
Fine.
it started off with me just writing a journal.
Hmm.
Feelings. I wrote about everything. Poetry. I wrote about how I felt that day, my environment. So yeah, I've been writing all my life. I published 2 poems in high school, but
Nice. That's
I just
awesome.
never like took off like that. I didn't have faith in myself. I was worried about everybody else and what they would think. So
Mm.
yeah.
Wow. That sound like us. And I'm not just saying that, because we the same sign, but I've realized in this journey in this walk now, you know what I'm saying, that God has me on. I've realized and I've been told this so many times and it came to pass. Like my big sister, like she would always say, Breon, you don't need no body in this walk but God. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And but I had to see that for myself though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, oh, I could do the podcast, you know what I'm saying, by myself because I started off with a co-host, then the co-host, then the co-host, and they left me for like a year. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you seen like one of the shows, but it was me and one of my co-hosts, like, you know what I'm saying? So I told them that it's gonna be a once a month thing now with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that they got projects. You know what I'm saying? But once I
Right.
realized that I could do it myself and with the help of God, I'm like, oh, Brian, like you got this. And I say that right because I always planned ahead. I always wrote down the questions. You know what I'm saying? And one of my sisters, that's a podcaster. Like she got her own podcast too. You know what I'm saying? Like I always give her like a shout out. You know, and she told me like, bro, like you don't even gotta look at your questions. Like just go with the flow. So season 3 came in. I seen how easy it was just to flow, and I was like, "Oh, I
Yes.
don't have to ask, I don't have to write down no questions." But that was just me though, because I was just starting out.
Yeah. The conversations, when you just have a conversation with your guests, it's more authentic.
Yeah,
It's more authentic, and questions only hold you back. So you have to learn how to just sit there and just listen to them. And really, when you start really listening, you learn a whole lot. And you can have a conversation with them. You don't have to have questions.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I have learned, and I got like 4 books that's on Amazon right now. I'm working on
Nice.
this 5th one, and this 5th one is taking a lot of time. Like the first 4 previous books, I could just write. This 5th one, I'm like, okay, God, because when He gave me the name, I'm like, oh, all right, I'm this where I'm at right now in 2024. Cool, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I'm just like, all right. So you gave me the name of the book. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And the book not done, but it's gonna be done real soon. You know what I'm
Sure
saying?
is. I'm gonna push you.
Yeah, like man, I know it's gonna be done soon. You know, it's just a matter of God's timing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like that's real talk. Like that's what it's all about. Glory to God. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is, what inspires Nikki?
Hmm. People.
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 All right. Mm,
Um, People inspire me to keep going, especially the ones that pour into me on a daily. My sister Shira Renee pours into me daily. When I say
Deli.
daily, daily, to keep me pushing no matter what social media says, no matter what people say, no matter what happens, keep pushing. I
Nice.
have my grandson, my
Oh,
kids, my wife, my immediate family keeps me going too. And I couldn't stop if I wanted to right now. I couldn't. I feel like
right.
I'm letting them down. So
Ooh,
yes, my sister, Shira, my grandson, my children, and my wife keeps me going.
that's awesome, man. Like that's like that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? To have that type of support. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, I got like my big sister. I have y'all now. You know what I'm saying? I have Queen B. Like she already let me know. Like I got a lot more folks for you, bro. And I'm like, I just got done a show with one of the bros, and I got a show tomorrow with sis. Like, wait a minute.
Stay booked busy. You gotta stay booked and busy now.
You know what? I don't mind though. I don't mind like one bit though, and I'm just like, all right, just give me like a week. You know what I'm saying? Because like now that I tell my guests that I'm about to start this new job, you know what I'm saying? So the job closed at 7 o'clock, so it's gonna
Mm,
be like some night shows now, man. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
me
need
too.
So I'm gonna need like a half hour or an hour when I come home from work.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
you
I'm
need
saying?
you need the people though. You got to have the people in order to keep going too. You got
I
to have the
know,
best.
I know. So I'm just like, all right, cool, bet. That's awesome to know. You know what I'm saying? Like that is real talk. But I believe that everything is a process. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is a process. And like and it's funny, right? Because I seen you in sis show, right? Like that show right there, that show inspired me in so many ways because I knew that I had a show the next day. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I got a lot of stuff to do though. I gotta go to this, yeah, I mean this interview. You know what I'm saying? And I shared with you earlier. I was an hour early. You know what I'm saying? But I stayed in that spot. But I stayed in that area in that area, and I came back. You know what I'm saying to the, yeah, I mean interview. You know, so I was just worried about our.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came home and I slept for like a while because the show was supposed to be at 4.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had like certain time. Then sis was like, "How about 8?" I said, "All right, well 8 was even better. Cool. Look, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind. Look." And I was happy about that one. You
Yeah.
know,
But you gotta
dag.
show up. You gotta show up early because I have that expectation. If I'm on somebody else's show, I'm there an hour early.
Yeah, yeah. See, me, I wasn't used to like that hour early thing. So I'm like, all right, she's there already. All right, do I start it? Do I start it early or do I stay on my time? And I'm like, you know what? I'm saying on my time. You know what I'm saying? Because me, like, I always try to give folks like 15 minutes to come in,
I
and
do
after
too.
that, and after 15, you get a 5 minute grace. You get a 5 minute window. You
Well,
just do. You just do. And after that, nah. You know what I'm saying?
I used to give a 15-minute window actually because
Oh
I
wow.
was I was going live at the time. Being going live is more strategic than going doing the pre-recordings because when you're
Yeah.
live, you have to get them in that studio so you can know whether or not you can hear each other for real and make sure that video is good,
Mm,
internet connection is good. So it's a lot to going live versus pre-record when it comes to prepping. So I feel like if I tell you to be there in 10 minutes early before and your
mhm.
time is say 2 o'clock and you're not in there 10 minutes before, then you're late. You're already late at the 10-minute mark
Right.
before
Yeah, pretty much.
because I
Wow.
send that information out weeks ahead to prepare you for what's what to expect of the show, how long I'm going to keep you, all of that.
Mhm.
So it's not like the details wasn't there in black and white from the beginning. That makes sense.
Right. And I see that my cousin just came on. Tanya's Creations. What's going on, cousin? I'm glad you could be here on you two with me and one of my sisters today. Wow. Wow. Look at that, man. Man, yo, folks is coming through and I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love the fact that folks is coming through. Yeah, I mean, just showing love on you too. You know what I'm saying? Because I let folks know, like, yo, I'm not gonna be on Facebook for a while now. Like, this gonna be my platform right here. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And if I do, I gotta make sure, right, that one of the devices is charged. Cause they're gonna see me and hear the guests. You know what I'm saying? But if they want to see up close in person, up up close in person, they gonna have to go on the tube, man. So
Yes.
thank you, cousin, for being on this afternoon, man. You know what I'm saying? And share this joint and tag folks that's in this joint too. Tag them, please, Tanya. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that K.W.U podcast is on right now, man. Let's go. Look, see, man, I'm all hype. I'm excited, man. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because cause I always go like live on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And that's me. And thank you, Charlie Nice. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Charlie.
Oh, all right.
My bro.
Thank you. Yo, bro, thanks for being on here too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love. We appreciate the love too. You know what I'm saying? Wow, man. This right here, like I feel as though, right, that this was designed by God because I don't take time out for nobody on my weekends. I just don't.
Me. Me.
Look, I really don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Be like,
It's love. It's love over
like,
here.
yeah, like, can you wait till Sunday evening? Look, you know what I'm saying? When church is done and when the food is done and I get done, you know what I'm saying? My
Hmm.
food, can you wait? But I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want my sis like on this joint. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because like you said, it was love. You know what I'm saying? And when I was on your show, I was just like, all right, you know what, I'm saying? Like I was prepared. I just didn't know which was going to ask. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. Because before I came in, I listened to my gospel rap. You know what I'm saying? To get the nerves out of me. I was like, all right, cool. Like
Mhm.
I feel much better now. I got yeah, I mean I got the shakes off me. You know
You
what
ain't
I'm
had to be
saying?
nervous.
Nah, it's just the fact that I didn't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and my cousin says, shout out to author Nikki Cole. Your best is yet to come. Yes,
Thank
it is.
you. I appreciate that.
Yes, it is. So my question, Arthur. So what's your favorite book that you wrote? I'm gonna ask you since you're the author of your
Um,
books.
favorite book. Probably mixed emotions, but then I'm kind of torn. The very first book was Family Ties. And
Okay.
Family Ties talked about family,
Mm,
my family particularly,
okay.
and feelings that I felt along the journey of how I felt about family in general and
Wow.
certain people in my family. So that was Mixed Emotions and Family Ties are like my best sellers.
Mm,
That book was really important to me because I shared things that I never shared before with family.
okay.
And
Wow.
it ended the poem that I actually wrote that I was skeptical about putting in the book ended up being one
Mm,
of the biggest poems at the end. And I put it at the end purposely. Um, and
okay. Yeah.
It was called F Family.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the reason why somebody said write this poem. So I wrote the poem and I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna put this in this book. But the reason why
Mhm.
I wrote that poem was because family can be family that's not related to you.
Yeah.
They can really be closer to you than your own family. And I know everybody goes through
Okay.
this type of thing when it comes to family. And you feel like,
Mm,
F family. I don't care nothing about family. They don't do nothing for me or whatever the case may be. So I flipped it. So the title doesn't even have anything to do with the actual
right.
title.
That's the
But
title. Yeah.
when you read it, you're like, okay, she really loves her family. But
Right.
that book and Mixed Emotions. Mixed Emotions was a collection of short stories
Okay.
about different things that happen in life in relationships.
Mm,
And I just put twists to it. So people are
okay.
right now still requesting the part two for this book because I left people on
Oh,
cliffhanger.
damn.
I just haven't finished
Oh.
it.
She said that I just let them like
I left them
on a
hanging.
cliffhanger.
I left them hanging,
Wow.
wondering what happened. So it's not real stories. It's just stories that I just took a twist with and just say, I'm gonna write this book.
Wow. And it's funny, right? Because when you said that you left them with a cliffhanger, right? I remember one year, right? I went to the movies and I seen Avengers. Uh, I believe it was Infinity Wars, right? And how it went off. I felt bad because the kids was like, "Oh man, like this happened." And the whole time that I'm saying to myself is like it's gonna be a part two, y'all. Chill. But I ain't wanna mess it up. Like I ain't wanna mess it up. Like it's gonna be a part two, y'all. But it was just the fact, like I know that left them on the cliffhanger on the edge because on how it ended, and I'm like,
Right.
and like I said, I felt bad for him because I knew it was gonna be a part two.
Listen.
I said, nah, I'm not saying a thing. I'm gonna let them see their self. Dang, I want to just tell them so bad. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna spoil it for them. I'm gonna let
Yeah, don't
them
spoil it.
see the next
Don't
one.
spoil it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of folks will ask me, like, what's my favorite book? And I always say it's my first one. You know what I'm saying? Because it man, it felt like that I had my first child. Like when I first got it in the mail,
Mhm.
I just got one book and that's it. And I was just like, wow. So
Exactly.
when I started to get more books, I started to sell them, and everybody was like, "Why you ain't tell us you was writing a book?" I'm like, because God didn't tell me to share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like this fifth book, like I tell folks about the fifth book, but I don't tell the name. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Look, like that's real talk. All right, so my cousin is still on. So shout out to Tanya's Creations, man. And she said that I see a best seller this book through. Don't sit on it, Nikki, because even though they were made up stories, they could very well be someone's true to a story. God got you with this. Then she put the fire emojis in there, the prayer
Appreciate
hand.
you. I
You
appreciate
know,
you. Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? Like, and that's one thing that I could say about Tanya. Like, she's going to come on them lives. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because I believe that it was alive when, because in like last week, yeah, like last week. Look, right, Nikki, I'm gonna share this with y'all. I left church, right? Breon left church. Breon, right? So I came home. I went on live. Yeah, I mean, just to talk to everybody, just to mess with everybody. Yo, the joy of the Lord, the Spirit of God was still on me. I was laughing. I was in so much joy. Like I said, Breon left church, but the Spirit of God was still,
Within you. Mhm.
yeah. Hey, cuz now we had a great time for about like 2.5 hours just laughing, and I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just joyful, man. Like, and I said I haven't felt like this in a while.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different season, man. 2024 was like a year of growth. You know what I'm saying? And I made a promise to myself, Nikki, that once I'm back up, I'ma stay up. You know what I'm saying? And if I do need a plan B and the rest of the alphabets, I'ma do that. If plan A don't work. You know what I'm saying? And Tanya, yes, laughter is good for the soul. Definitely, man. And
Right.
that's that's what it's all about. So I've been saying, right, a lot of so a lot of folks ask me, right, about the podcast, and the first thing that they asked me, right, was how did I start it? You know what I said? I tell them Facebook Live, and they look at me like, what? I'm like, yeah, Facebook Live. And they was like, wow. And I tell folks, you know what I'm saying? This right here was like God's plan. And I say that because out by the job that I'm gonna have soon, I've been looking at some spots. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been looking at some retail. It's like in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta move in silence. You gotta move in silence.
Yeah. And 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 my cousin that's on her, I know that she know where it's Swarthmore at. So cousin, that's between me and you, cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's between me, you, and God. But that's like in the next county to where we is from, me and Tanya. You know what I'm saying? So I've been staring at some re I've been staring at some real estate there.
Mm, nice.
You know
Love
what I'm
it.
saying? I know it's gonna be different, but it's close to the job. It's fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I might still see folks like me and you know what I'm saying? But I've realized, you know, when you get out your comfort zone, that's when success starts to come. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you may meet. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because Jane, I'm gonna use the examples. Jane and Bill may have the connection that Jay and Keisha do have, but ain't want to share with you. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So like,
I agree. I agree with Tanya. She said you got to write it down. You got to write it down because the devil has ears. Yes, move in silence.
you know what I'm saying? So, and she is so right. Yeah, I mean about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? What's the best advice that someone ever gave you?
Hmm. At the time, I took it as negative, but
Huh?
now, after going through so much in this podcasting world, now I see it as advice. Stop sharing everything that you know,
That's good. That's awesome.
even your successes. Stop talking about it. Showing up. I had a coach to actually. I was interviewing her,
Okay.
and she ended up turning around on me. And I talk about this a lot because Coach Tammy Nicole. She said to me, "How do you show up for yourself?"
Oh, dang.
You know, she
Okay.
had me speechless, right? I'm sitting at this mic, same mic. I'm like, huh? What do you mean? And then I had to think about it. I was like, well, I show up for myself every time I sit at this mic. I'm showing up for myself. But so many years I haven't showed up for me. So I
Wow.
take that advice serious too. Now I'm starting to show up for me. I'm starting to pour into things that matter to me.
Right.
But I had to figure it out too. Brianna had to figure out what really mattered to me too. So I've been taking on these journeys and learning all these lessons through my guests. So yeah,
Right.
that's
Wow.
two pieces of advice that I take to this day with me.
Wow. That's real good. Like you see how I looked at you like that. You
You
know what I'm
know,
saying? Like
As Pisces, we really don't show up for ourselves. You know that.
yeah, yeah,
We pour
yeah,
into people. It's just in us.
yeah. Man, it's a gift and a curse at the same time.
Exactly.
But like I've learned that I realized that you know what I'm saying, that it's okay to say no. It's okay to pass the ball. It's okay to ask for assistance
Yep.
because and I say that because I'm not used to asking for help. I'm just not.
But
But
no is
when
a
somebody,
complete sentence. That's what Coach Tammy Nicole told me. No is a complete sentence. No.
yeah, you know. All right, so we got our sister on her, and she said, "Mine is everyone at zero and let them work their way up." That's good.
And my
That's
sister
good.
must have said that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. She told me that. She said, start everybody at zero. Because I always would
I
trust
like that
people
one.
until they gave me a reason not to trust them. But now
Mhm.
I'm not doing that. They have to give me a reason to trust them now.
Right, and That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow. What's the all right? So, what's the best advice can you give someone, and not just like podcasters, but anybody?
Well, my biggest thing is there's a lot of people out there that are suffering when it comes down to believing in themselves. You have
Mm,
to start believing in yourself. Know that no matter what you want to do in this life, you can do it. But it's everything is about mindset. If you can think about it, then you can achieve it. When
right.
people start understanding their true, everybody was born with talents. I truly believe everybody was born with talents, but it's how
Most
we go
definitely.
about using those talents, and it's all about how we go about moving in our life. I have many talents that I haven't touched yet, and
Mm,
and, and I know if that's the case, everybody has talents. It's time for everybody to stand up, know who they are, and move on it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid because God got you. Trust me. As long as you put Him in the forefront of everything that you do,
man.
everything that you touch is going to be blessed. Everything that you touch is going to win. You're going to be fine. Put people in your circle. Surround yourself with people that will support you completely all the way around and be loyal to you. That is important to have good people in your corner. If they pour into you, you pour into them. Circle is important. I didn't
Right.
realize that was important at one point because I felt like, me being a person that I am, I
Mm,
would, people would flock to me because of who I am. But you got to
right.
be careful because the devil comes in disguise
Yes.
and he comes to
Most.
destroy everything that you build. So be
Right.
careful about your surroundings.
Be aware.
Start believing in yourself. Start your day off with a tone by talking to yourself and telling yourself that, you know what, this is going to be a good day, no matter what I go through.
Yeah. And look, right. So, as you speaking, right, I see them comments just going bing, 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 like they going back and forth, bing, 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 like ping pong. You know what I'm saying? Tanya and sis is like doing like the thing like right now. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin, she wrote a big paragraph. Oh my God! so so also
Listen, I do that
so
motivational Monday. You,
look,
you almost got me in my soapbox for a minute. I had to remember that this was your platform.
look, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. Shine on. And she said, I always walk in silence, and she said, and I don't play with spirits. When God told me I was an assassin in the spirit, I'm always on, and I cover all who God tell me to. And then she said, "That's right, start everyone at zero." And then sis said, "Yes, them spirits are real," and they said, "Yes, they are." And sis was like, my advice is don't expect don't expect you from other people. You end up getting disappointed every time. Wow. And then Ty said, "Tell the truth, Nikki." Yo, y'all is on fire in the comments like right now, man.
But that's the problem. We do expect ourselves out of other people. We treat people good. We think they're going to treat us good, but that's not how it goes. So I had to realize that too. Stop expecting them to be like you, Nikki. They're not like you. That's a you thing. That's hard
Right,
though because you really feel like people should just treat you right because that's just the way it's supposed to be.
right, most definitely. Wow, like I'm definitely glad that y'all showed up this afternoon on a Saturday. And like I said, those that know me on the weekend don't hear from me unless it's like a nighttime show, unless it's a second Saturday show. Look, that's the only time you'll hear from me is on a second Saturday show, which is once a month. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Look, at least you
Shit.
can do that. My weekends, I used to be busy 7 days a week. Now I'm just starting to get the boundaries in control. Weekends off
Wow.
limit.
Wow. Weekends off limit. You know what? Look, you know what? Hey, that's awesome, man. Like that's how it should be in times like I'm definitely one of a kind. No duplicates, no faux to copies.
I
The
like
one
her.
and only.
Mm-hmm.
And she is like the one
Definitely.
and only. You know what I'm saying? And I see the name Creations. Cousin, we're gonna have to talk. Look, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to talk now. Like, I wanna know what do she got that's about to blow. Look, Creations,
Right. But
you know what I'm saying?
you have to show
It's
up for
all
who
good.
show up for you, Brian. So with
I
that being
know.
said, when you asked me to come on the show, I had to show up and support you because you showed up for me. Period.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put your information down to where they could catch your podcast, where they could get your books, you know what I'm saying, how they could get in contact with you, you can put your information down in the chats,
Okay.
or
Okay.
should, Ray could do it. If you know it.
Yeah. You know what? A funny story. When I first met her, I used to say her name like that. So I couldn't pronounce it. So I started calling her Riri. But when we said out, it was I started laughing because I used to say it the same way. So she said, "It's Shara."
Look,
But yeah.
share. Look, sis. Sorry, sis. I look at it how it's pronounced to me,
Hey,
and if
I'm gonna call you Riri.
honestly now, I'm not gonna start saying Riri. I'm gonna be
Yellow
like, look, Ray, look, Nay,
Riri.
look, but yeah, man, like that's awesome. That is awesome, man. It's nothing like support. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, right? Because each show, Nikki, now that I'm on U2, right? And when I post the U2 link, like I believe that I am starting to see like who is there now. You know what I'm saying? And I know like a lot of folks going coming because I always at folks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned that because I learned when I add folks be newsy when you add them. Who he adding. So I'm adding all my friends. Look, look, I'm adding everybody. I ain't got
Not
no beef
everybody.
with nobody. I'm just letting y'all know that it's a show about to come up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
Like, that's real talk. Like that's what it's about, man. It's definitely about showing up.
You gotta
You
show up
know,
because believe me, I'm sick. I've been sick for weeks, but I still been showing up. It's all about if you show up for me, I'm still gonna show up sick. Okay, I can barely talk, but I'm here with you. I'm here.
yes, yes, and I definitely do hear what you're saying. Your favorite quote in life that you try to live by.
I would have to say a quote that I repeat all the time. I don't know it word for word, but it's a
Okay.
quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Mm.
If you can walk, if when you can't run, then walk. When you can't walk, then crawl. But no
Mm-hmm.
matter what you do, just keep moving. I just paraphrased it.
Wow. Wow.
And I live by that, to be honest, because no matter what I go on, my voice can be gone. I'm still gonna figure out a way to show up.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna stop moving. I'm gonna keep moving.
And I definitely feel you on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of quotes that I like, but my mom and dad will always say endure. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I had like three favorite quotes that's by a few of my favorite athletes. One quote is by Cole B. Bryant, and the quote was, "If you don't believe in yourself, who else gonna believe in you?" That's one.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then Clay Thompson said that success never came out of the comfort zone. And I said, wow. Then Allen Iverson once said, "I don't want to be great like Bird and Jordan. I would want to be remembered as number three." And it's funny because
Mm.
when he said that, he was like up in age. He matured. He been through a lot of stuff, and you could tell you could tell that that he grown up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he just want to be remembered. He don't want to be great. He just want to that in Pat. He want to be remembered like that. And all right, and my cousin is all right, and she said that my favorite quote of my own is ease is not easily broken by man, but gracefully
Mm.
oh all right, just gracefully broken by God. Wow.
Love it.
That's amazing.
Powerful.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna have to steal that quote. I like that.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cousin, that is
Who is that quote
awesome.
by?
Look, yeah, like that. Hey, Tanya, sis said, who is that quote by? And I heard that before, man, but I
Yeah.
can't just. I heard that before. Why did that sound familiar? Like I
I
heard
love
that
that
before.
quote.
You know what I'm saying? That right there is major, man.
She
You
said
know.
her.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
all right,
I mean, you
look.
send me that quote with her name, and I'm have that. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna advertise that for her. I love that quote.
And
Love
she
it.
said that it's on her Facebook, and it is on her Facebook. Okay, all
Okay.
right. Look, you know what I'm saying? That right there is
Nice.
awesome, man. And she said you heard it in the spirit, cousin.
Mm.
Yes, we did. You is so right. You know about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, right? Sis, when I had set up right,
Mm.
I had like a few devices because wanted to be on like each platform, right? And I was like, you know what? Nah. You know what I'm saying? No, I am not going to tire myself out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep up with you got me everybody this
Mm-hmm.
afternoon. I'm just not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the goal. That wasn't the plan of God. So that's why I got one stand and one phone. You know what I'm saying? That was the plan right there. And she said, you know, only people who've been through will understand. Tanya,
Absolutely.
you is so right about that cousin. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all want to ask some questions to Nikki, to me? Look, you know what I'm saying? Like
Opening
we
the
got time.
questions.
We got time because y'all joined. I mean, they joined, sis. Look, like my cousin shocked me. Look, I didn't expect. Look, she came in on the YouTube account. look, you feel me? Yeah.
Nice. I like it. I love it.
Do y'all have some questions for me and Nikki? You know what I'm saying? Mm. Do. Dang, I wish I had the Jeopardy thing. Dang, I gotta get that. Look, see, look, man. Yeah, I mean, ideas just popping. All right, and so my cousin said, Nikki, continue you to serve like an eagle. No one can stop what God
Mm.
has for you.
That's confirmation. That is confirmation. Confirmation. And I love the eagle. That's that. Yeah, that's confirmation.
Same here. Oh wow, see,
I love the
that's
eagle.
wow. See, I love that too. It's something about that. It's something about that bird. It's something about that
Hmm.
animal, and I believe that she or he or them, they can fly through any weather, man.
and they fly above everybody.
and they fly above everybody. Yo,
And they
you
can
know what, man?
actually
Wow.
they can take their beak off, they can break their beak, they can do a lot of
Mhm.
things to their body, and it reproduces itself. The eagle is strong. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. I seen one up close in personal yesterday. Like
Thank you,
I
Father.
like I was like 5 feet away, but that joint spread its wings. I said, "Oh
Yes.
my!" I can't
Mama.
even take a pic. I cannot take a picture because I was about to go in.
So you seen one in person?
Yeah, but I was
Ooh.
like 5 feet away though. I didn't want to get close to it.
Oh my God. I wish I could see one in person. Oh my God. They're amazing animals.
Yeah,
Amazing.
you know what I'm saying. And Nee said, "No questions, just love." Yes, it is love. Look, Nee,
Nothing
but
but love. Nothing but love.
uh, and my cousin was like, "In your financial situation is turning around." That's that all, but I see well, and you is so right, cousin. And she said, Nikki always always feeling she always feeling everybody else cut, but God is about to give Nikki overflow. Hey, cuz we about to have church. You better stop it. Look,
She gonna make me cry. She
hey,
gonna make me
look.
cry up here.
Lord, look,
Mm,
oh man.
mm.
But yeah, like that's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about just just doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I was gonna end this joint with like some old school rap, but down in my spirit, that's not the way to go out. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I had on Christian rap, and I'm just staring at like, what do I want to put on? Be before we leave. You know what I'm saying? And as me and you just talking, like the spirit of the Lord is like, you know what to put what to put on. I'm like, yeah, I definitely do. Look, I know what to put on. You is right about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even mad at all. And I hope that y'all shared this af this yeah this this afternoon. And she all right, and let me see what cuz said. You want me to put on little cuz song? All right, let me find it. Sharon is Karen. Yep, Sharon is Karen. I'm about to find his song right now. Don't mind me. I'm on the tube. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm multitasking, but that's what it's about though. You know what I'm saying? Gonna show my little cuz some love. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play one of his songs and let me space it out right off as because you know how you tube is at times. You know what I'm saying? That they be like, all right, and they be like, nah, I didn't want that though. Y'all did that, not me. Cause and I'm trying to find it right now. Truth be told, I got you though. And shout out to Lil Cuz too, up and coming rapper from the city of Chester, Pennsylvania, which me and Tanya is from. It's definitely going down. And let me see, can I search it right fast? Can I search? Okay, all right, and it's right here, and I see it, and I believe that's how we gonna end this afternoon. because I'm about to play his song like right now. Nikki, I appreciate you for being here this afternoon
Thank
with
you for
us.
the opportunity.
And I told you it was gonna be an hour, and I kept my word on that. It's over like 1 minute, but it's definitely going down. I appreciate you, sis. Much love, and we about to play this song
To you as
right
well.
now. All right, see. All right, y'all. I parked the Phantom just to see the sun. City bagging on my plate, they knowing I'm the one. Wish we made it far, at least I made it fun. You hear that thunder, gotta wonder when the storm come. I parked the Phantom just to see the sun. City bagging on my plate, they knowing I'm the one. Wish we made it far, at least I made it fun. You hear that thunder, gotta wonder when the storm come. Rain, sleep, with the grace we bringing heat. Gotta stand for something. Everybody else just took a seat. I'm going through it too. I pray for you, you pray for me. Knowing if I fall, I lose it all. I won't just pray beneath. Faith for me, pop beyond stolen. I'm always prepared. Demons coming in, they wondering my winning. You can tell them that the night over, they communion. I'm strong to feel. Pop beyond soul. I said be careful, man. The wilderness, you by yourself in it. I kinda knew my life was changing as I felt the air. They don't show no love in it. I'm trying to dip and dive. Just to see my mama pull out of that big garage. Imagine you could pick the side. Soon as I get in right. He used to catch me writing lyrics, watching Nick at night. Ain't no way you knew it. Eyes died, made my future bright. I watched you pray over my dreams. You gave my music life. Yeah, and that's some love I can't repay. To the fam, I'm doing good. I try my hardest every day. Pastor looking at you crazy, like your son been led astray. Was more than different, mama didn't use this type of clay. I ain't never still struggling to pay the rent. Knowing even if they offered, then you wouldn't take a cent. Strongest woman in the world, you know where your faith has been. Told me I'm gonna make it, just that time to start to take it in. So I parked the Phantom just to see the sun. City bagging on my plate, they knowing I'm the one. Wish we made it far, at least I made it fun. You hear that thunder, gotta wonder when the storm come. I parked the Phantom just to see the sun. City bagging on my plate, they knowing I'm the one. Wish we made it far, at least I made it fun. You hear that thunder, gotta wonder when the storm come. Nah, nah, yeah. Nah, nah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.